It is some of the roughest terrain on Earth. Rugged mountains straddling the Afghan-Pakistan border, a stronghold for the Taliban and Al Qaeda. That's where 4 U.S. Navy SEALs went missing last week. One was found and rescued. Searchers are still looking for another. But there is late word today about 2 others, and it is not good. Bob Orr is in Washington now and joins us with the story. Bob?
John, a U.S. official tonight confirms that 2 of the 4 Navy SEALs missing since Tuesday are dead. This news comes one day after we learned that another of the SEALs had been rescued high in the mountains of eastern Afghanistan. That man, we're told, will be taken to a U.S. military hospital in Germany for treatment of relatively minor injuries. Meanwhile, the search for the 4th missing SEAL goes on. The 4-man special operations team was searching for Al Qaeda fighters in the rugged terrain of Kunar province on Tuesday when the commandos came under heavy fire. They called for help, but a Chinook helicopter loaded with reinforcements was shot down, killing all 16 troops on board. Those bodies were recovered, but since then, soldiers have been desperately searching for the missing Navy SEALs. A local Afghan governor claims the rescued commando was protected by local villagers. The village headman helped one of them, he said. And then the coalition came and got him. And a U.S. official says the rescued SEAL has provided some information about the locations of the others. U.S. military officials will not say how the SEAL managed to survive and avoid capture in the harshest of conditions. But CBS News military analyst Colonel Mitch Mitchell credits brutal Special Forces training.
People have been known to survive out there for weeks if they get a little bit of food and can keep that water coming and aren't really exposed too badly to the elements.
The rescue operation comes during a spike in Afghan violence. 45 U.S. soldiers have been killed in the last 3 months, along with 500 enemy fighters and more than 130 civilians. U.S. officials today expressed regret that an airstrike Friday on a terrorist compound killed an unknown number of civilians. But in a statement said, when enemy forces move their families into the locations where they conduct terrorist operations, they put these innocent civilians at risk. As for the search for the remaining missing SEAL, military officials in Washington are saying virtually nothing about that. They argue disclosing even the tiniest detail could put that man at increased risk. John?
Bob, that local governor who was in your piece had said earlier today he believed that that SEAL had taken refuge along with a local family. What's the military saying about that?
Well, nothing officially, but on background, U.S. officials say they've heard the reports. They have nothing that would either confirm or deny the reports. One senior official, though, late today said that he's been led to believe that that report simply isn't true, and the search now goes on.
Right. Bob Orr in Washington. Bob, thanks.